Ling, I'm happier as well because you have the Yuzhong to set up for your Ling, because you always want, if you're Ling, you always want to go with someone to the backlines, right? And that's perfect.
Yeah, well, let's just see the execution. Bedel or K, that is the question right now. Tell us what you think in the chat right now. And boom, bang, bada bing. Let's get into the game. Game 1-1.
Yep. Slow roll so far. I want to see how they want to start attacking the map here. Little Wanderers giving up relatively early, and as you can see, Yuzhong is taking control again, taking a really good level 1 trade against Takashi.
Oh, but far away, he is going to spot something missing in his jungle. Will he go inside and check it for himself? It is going to be far away, actually taking it with the Retribution. And King, all those resources, all that time, all spent for nothing.
Well, they did force the Retribution, so that might mean that they will have the earlier Retribution come the turtle fight, if ever. And also, it kind of means that there will be no vertical jungling whatsoever coming out from Bedel, since Farway already expended his. So, those are the weird plays that we can see, but King, you know, he tried.
He did. He tried. He tried his best to go for those crazy plays, go for the invade instantly, knowing that Bedel, Farway really likes to go for the full clear and really like full clear that top side, full clear that bottom side, just like he's doing right now. And he's actually taking a few camps from K, but Osmo, he is already in that top side. Yunshi now auto-attacking the minion as Mikey walks it up, going in for the taunts, not available just yet, as that is going to be Bedel, Osmo. Actually Yunshi, the one using the flicker to get out of that one.
Yeah, I mean, the whole team was able to rotate here just in case things get a little bit more dicey so far. King will be able to get the gold crab for now. However, Ling so far is pretty much like untouched, uncontested. He's not looking to kind of force that position on her.
Yeah, Cade, very interesting the fact that they went onto the top side and gave away the pressure for the turtle. We do see that Takashi has rotated and is looking for something, but Alien, he is not in a good position right now. Needs to wait for a little bit of backup. Nazmo already charging that Tyrant's Rage in of that bush, won't connect it to anyone.
A very early take for Bedel to take the turtle, and this is very unlikely because they are using the Ling. And normally in Lancelot versus Ling matchup, Lancelot trumps the Ling when it comes to taking the first objectives. And Bedel already with a late game composition through the Ling. Well, they still have a good early game because of the Brody as well as the Even and Kufra. But you know what I'm trying to say, right? They're not really a team that you will expect to win in the latter portions of the game, and then losing that first turtle so easily, not a good sign.
Yeah, it's going to be the exact thing we said, that this is not the battle of the gold laners, it is the battle of the junglers. But look at the King, he's going to go in on Phantom Execution, unfortunately unable to connect, and Cyrus Revenge will be able to connect on the King, still able to dodge away with the Thorn Rose, but the damage is here, the engage is here as well. Mikey gets the shutdown, the lockdown on the Paranoid. That's going to be Prime flickering in for the double kill, as Osmo is looking for another kill on the board, but with no damage left, the Tornapart Memory will be able to chunk them low, but not enough to take them down.
Wow, really unfortunate there. Farway going back into the fight when he didn't have to. He got a little greedy for the kill on towards King, and King manages to get the Thorn Rose off just in time. The extra iframes really made the difference there.
So weird to see that some jitters, I would say, coming out from both the junglers, as Farway overstayed into that wall. At the same time, King also overstayed in the bush. That's why they were punished both by the mid laners and the roamers of each team. This kind of means that the lead that Bedel was just really building up now is down the drain. It's just a 600 gold lead for Bedel at this point, and maybe this is something that Kid can work with. They now have the Clock of Destiny on this mid-lane Farsa. Maybe eventually we'll get the Clock of Destiny on Takashi and contest this second turtle.
Absolutely. The thing is, right now, for this side of Bedel, they need to be careful here because, oh, never mind, maybe Osmo just wants to go for something. Thorn Rose has already been popped by King. Osmo is a little bit aggressive, though. Very, very overextended right now. For the airstrike will be able to punish him down as that's going to Phantom Execution, almost taking him down. Oh, Demonic Force is there, up and ready. Osmo still able to run away for now. The Flame Shot unable to connect. Alien now with the Black Dragon form, rotates from the bottom side, trying to look for a play. Goes in with the Furious Dive, gets Prime CC'd, but the turtle is still up and far away will be done, taken away. Tempest of Blades and the Defiant Sword to pick up 1, 2, and that is going to be a double kill picked up for Bedel right now. He is still going for more. Both junglers just having the time of their life. A triple kill for Farway, a maniac for Farway, and the Savage is still up and ready for him. Does he want to go for it? Real world manipulation wasn't in range. Farway, will he dive under the turret? Paranoid is there. Osmo has rotated as well. They might just go for the dive right here and right now. King is in the bush. Farway wants it. Osmo trying to get to the distance. The Thorn Rose has been placed. Phantom Execution as well, but Farway, oh my god. Just a little bit more, but the Savage will not be given over, and that's actually a lot of time bought by Cade.
Oh, he wanted it so badly here. I mean, the team could have gone elsewhere across the map to start punishing and start converting those kills into gold by choking out the jungle, but instead they greeded out and unfortunately didn't get the cash out.
I want to say, Bedel, they really fought in a very good timing because that was the time where the Demon Hunter sword was picked up by Farway together with the Ice Queen one on Paranoid. And then Eve with the Ice Queen one, although he wasn't able to take the most, make the most out of the real world manipulation, the slows he still get from the Nova as well as the Crystal was enough.
But look at that, Osmo actually using the Tyrant's Rage to the bottom side now. But Cade, they're really fast on the rotations here. Wait a minute, King, was that a mistake? He goes in for the Phantom Execution, but look, the Petrify will be able to connect onto him, and Alien will be able to trade 1-for-1 right now. Cade, they lose their jungler for the price of an XP laner.
Alien played that well. The Petrify came in just at the right time, making sure that he was catching out King. He procs the Shah residue, and more importantly, he's trading upwards here. King is just losing a lot of time in terms of farm, allowing Farway getting a level ahead, and has pretty much cleared up his top side.
Now, almost anyone for Cade is losing their matchups for now. I mean, Mikey also, as the roamer, wants to get the first set of items and get the roam boots up, but unfortunately he's not making the plays. It's only up at 0, 1, and 2. And if you're looking at Luis versus Yunchi, Yunchi's having a great time.
Oh, Osmo, such a clean pickoff right there, but it might be a mistake right now. The Demonic Force will be just going on and on everywhere on the base. It's going to be far away, not having the Tempest of Blades, will finally use it, but he cannot dash any longer as King just picks up the kill onto Paranoid. This is the thing for Bedel. They want to die, but they also want to front to back. That Eve is just so open.
Yep, Eve way too open. Her positioning is going to be the most important out of all of them here, and especially since they need to know the position of specifically Mikey. The moment he's gone, then you have a lot of things they don't have to worry about, but now Alien's in trouble.
Oh, Alien's still able to run away, dodging everything. That's not Happy Feet, that's Happy Wing because he's flying.
Oh my goodness. That's not the only time that he was able to dodge outside the skills of Skate. In fact, in the bottom lane where he was able to get the trade-off against King, he also dodged the Phantom Execution as well as the Thorn Rose. So, well done coming out from Alien. We'll see more from this guy, but you know how it is. That's an easy way to execute, and we're talking about ease of execution. Bedel, this is really an easy game for them when it comes to just, you know, comboing their skills up.
They have really good follow-up so far, but I think the question is, when is Cade going to start, you know, coming back into this? And I think it's when we start hitting around the 11th minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Farway is 2 levels ahead of King and is actually going to be able to bully him away from his own jungle. Farway taking an orange buff, 3 buffs to his name right now.
More so that the gap is getting further and further away. He just needs one good fight. Literally just one good fight. And if they can get Farway out early on, if Mikey can catch him in the middle of his Defiant Sword, I think that could really start changing the pace of this game.
The thing is, right now, Mikey, this Gata Concha hasn't been the threat that they want, right? They want this Gata Concha to be able to get some pickoffs on the board, especially the lane, maybe even chain it with a Demonic Force, but so far, it just hasn't been effective. Maybe now, though, yep, whiffs it, and it is going to be Mikey failing on the taunt once again. Farway now, 2 levels ahead of King still, with the bottom side taken down.
Yunchi has been split pushing for the longest time now. Gets a tier 2 top and also gets a tier 1 in the bottom lane. Almost all of the lanes, particularly the 3 turrets that Bedel got, was off of Yunchi's pushing.
Yep, and now, Asmo, he's gonna go and back away. Mikey comes in, but unable to hand onto anyone. Now Asmo going for the Tyrant's Revenge. Takashi will be able to go into the Demonic Force, but onto the wrong target. He's way too overextended here, and it might be a mistake from Takashi. Huge Demonic Force coming in, but the bigger Furious dive by Alien to be able to knock 2 members up and pick up a 1-for-0.
Alien just does it again. Really nice Petrify, kind of opening up that fight a little bit more to allow the rest of his team to kind of bail out of these tough situations. And I think overall, considering that they didn't lose much out of it, big win for Bedel.
Yeah. Also, all of the lanes are pushing against Keed. Wonderful usage of the real-world manipulation this time coming out from Paranoid. He knows that the avatar of the Guardian is already used, as well as the fact that Tekashi does not have the Astro's Eye. He immediately pops the real-world manipulation, deals the damage, and now Bedel will take more.
Yeah, Far Away has this purple buff. King needs to be able to come back and take this purple buff away from him because this is just getting too dominant for the side of Bedel. This jungle, at this point, King hasn't gotten that orange buff, and now finally will be able to get his purple buff, but the Lord has spawned in. Alien going in for the Fierce Dive, almost able to connect it onto Mikey, but a good dash to save him out of that one. Right now, Bedel's still in control.
Yeah, I think Bedel need to make more cross-map plays. They have a Ling. The moment they have the purple buff on top of him, he will be able to transverse the map really, really quickly. If we pull up the items, we're already seeing Dreadnought armor. Dreadnought armor already on top of Yunchi. He's expecting to be defensive, but the fight already breaking out.
Far Away jumping in under the turret, the Phantom Execution perfectly timed to be able to get the taunt! Lands onto 3! Cade, they finally found a fight, an opening to go for more right now. Tekashi pops the Demonic Force, but beautiful timing on that Phantom Execution, timing the tempo of the blades on that the right time.
The read coming out from Keedis, we saw the King using the Phantom Execution just to know where Far Away was and punish him duly in this game. For the longest time, Far Away has been taking so many kills from using the Cloudwalker and getting all those snipes, but this time King says no. And now they have a little bit of advantage into the Lord area, but will not be using it. I want to take out Asmo, but no bail.
Cade. At this point, they're just trying to play around the objectives, maybe look for some crazy fights, and I like it from them because they have the pressure in the bottom side. This is aggressive from Osmo, knowing that his teammates aren't there yet. That was just a chunk of damage lost from him, and Farsa will be able to reposition himself. So right now, it's just honestly a very equal game, but the Phoveus pushing the bottom side does make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Phoveus is getting a lot of pressure, it's going to keep Cade at least within range for one fight to turn things around. This Lord, now becoming the Luminous Lord, already going to be hyper effective for both sides, and especially for Cade if they want to start getting these objective goals.
Then look at the matchups. Paranoid is already 1,000 gold ahead of Prime, and that's great because now he has Brute Force Breastplate on top of Durance as well as Ice Queen 1.
Oh, Far Away pops in the is dashing everywhere. Demonic Force will be able to catch him off guard, and that's going to be the Fierce Dive connecting on a Makey. It's going to be him taken down right now. 1-for-0 for the side of Bedel. Even though Far Away went in for that 1v2, it was great. He bought a lot of time. Oh my god, but the damage coming in from Louise and King is nothing you can overlook. This is huge right now at the power spike for Cade.
You have to respect the damage output of the clean, even if you're the Ling. You see how Far Away was always poked, and now it's not going to stop.
Oh, Temple of the Blaze maybe trying to outplay right now, and he will be able to right now. King is going to the Thorn Rose. Prime is caught in the double kill. Perfect calculations. Osmo goes in for the re-engage, trying to go for some more kills on the board. Far Away joins Alien, but Louise is too clean with it, still able to kite away. Now, Tekashi caught in the midst of it all in a 1v4. Real-world manipulation to deal some damage, but a beautiful disengage from Tekashi.
He asked Rosai to cancel the real manipulation.
Yeah, it works out. He's making sure that whoever... Oh, no, this is so risky. They're so low, and they still want to try and force this out. And so far, let's not forget that Louise has been scaling up quite well. Mikey might be able to just throw himself in there, but let's see.
Oh, let's see. He's going to go in, and the Lord will be taken away by Far Away with the Tempest of Blades popped as well. Osmo goes in for the Tyrant's Revenge. It's going to be Far Away dashing back and forth. It's going to be Mikey just getting the taunt onto Osmo, and Kane maybe going for a team fight. Demonic Force has been popped, connecting on the two members right now. Alien will be able to disengage, but Paranoid, a little bit of a mistake there as the Feathered Airstrike will come through, and all of it will connect. The positioning of Prime's Feathered Airstrike is beautiful.
Now they get the turret for it. My god, Prime! Very good usage of the Feathered Airstrike. Eventually, they will try to get a push up top lane. They have the Farsa as well as the Lancelot here. Lord will be marching up top, but they do have the damage, and we do have the replay.
let's look at this one more time, because the way this fight initially started, it's looking really, really good for VK. They had already pushed them out way further, and Prime didn't have to use his Feathered Airstrike, and just save it to pick off the last couple of members, knowing that Takashi only has a limited amount of demonic forces to use.
Yeah, you just see that Finch Poise just dashing away from the taunt right now as Bedel are trying to claim the orange buff for themselves. Faraway will be the one picking it up, and VK, they need to start being... Honestly, at this point, what do they need to do? Because they've been trying to go for the fights. They've been trying to defend. What they did well was just now, because of Bedel's mistake, they overcommitted, they stayed too long, overextended, and that was when Cade were able to punish them. But at this point, when they're both full HP, full of resources, what they can do is probably nothing right now as Luis just gets completely dove onto them. And Faraway will pop the temple to play as the damage will come through, and that's going to be the follow-up coming in. Osmo, the only one taken down from the side of Bedel. Takashi is still able to deal some damage, going in for the Demonic Force, following Faraway away, but again, not much from that. It's a 2-for-1 on the hands of Bedel as they just keep on building this gold lead.
It's painfully slow. It really is painfully slow here, because right now Cade is playing really defensively and they're trying to punish Bedel, but half the time their target priority is like, oh, we're only going to send one person at a time. Faraway, okay, Faraway, let's send Takashi in. We'll probably throw in one Feathered Airstrike. We're not even going to use the Phantom Execution. We're just hoping for the best at that point. They need to expand their resources and distribute it properly, yes, but at least get some form of a kill, get some form of way to beat that economy back.
One thing that Kid can do to reach to that point is to take advantage of how Bedel is looking to siege. Because if you're looking at the members of Bedel, only Yunchi has free hit access as a ranged hero. And whenever they find this Brody just hitting on the turrets, maybe they can pop the Farsa ult and then eventually overwhelm them with it. Because if you're looking at their composition, they have good they have good sieging as well. Farsa with the coverage, you have Luis on the damage, you also have the Phobius to just disrupt them, as well as this gap closing Gatokacha. So in a way, Kid, it's not really that far off when it comes to like sieging through Bedel. They just have to get out of their own side of the map.
Well, speaking of which, we need to keep an eye on Luis so far, because he's got the items to start shredding through a lot and a majority of the members from Bedel.
Yeah, the thing is, when there is just so much dive and plus that real-world manipulation on you, Luis, for the most of it, he's just going to be backing away, trying to dodge away from the damage, the dive, and he won't be able to get those items to work properly. You know, it's not going to be able to utilize that potential of the damage that he has. And right now, again, Bedel is pushing the lead, but Mikey, he might just be going for an engage right now. Will not be able to get onto anyone. Very good disengage from the side of Bedel right now as they're playing it disciplinedly, just waiting for that Lord that will be spawning in 12 seconds.
Oh, where do they find it? Where do they want to kind of position? Because now Bedel can put them between a rock and a hard place, have Ling push on the top side like they're doing now, position themselves just in case they start showing on the map, and then look down to rush Lord.
And with the Ling, of course, the map traverse is very easy. They are already calling Faraway into this vicinity of the Lord. Look at them position as well with the Kofra into the purple buff, while the Eve cleared out the mid lane. Gonna be slowly taking the jungle and then eventually go to the Lord area. And that's exactly what they're trying to do now. Also have the Lethal under control, so there's vision in there. Okay, there's little to nothing that they can do about this.
Well, let's see what happens here. It is going to be the Lord started up. Mikey just wastes on the taunt right now. An Alien will pop the Black Dragon form to zone away the members of Cade. That's the Lord taken away. Now they might go for an engage right now. It's going to be Prime targeted all the way there. Forced to back away. Still has it for the airstrike. Will pop it now, but everyone is out of range. Takashi goes in for the Demonic Force on the 3 members. Not enough damage, but look at the engage coming in. Yunchi able to flicker away now as Mikey goes in again. Phantom Execution canceled away. King still able to use the Thorn Rose. Jumping onto Yunchi. Pops the Immortality. Still has the Phantom Execution. Times it perfectly to be able to pick up a kill. And now it's a 2-for-2. Let's see what Bedel can do or what Cade can do to follow it through. King now going into Paranoid. Still able to go for the puncture and the damage. Will be able to take him down. Phantom Execution is up again. That's how long this fight has been going. But look at Faraway. He wants some more. He'll be able to pick up King, but it's only the Immortality right now as he might have just bit too much that he could chew. He keeps going in, but Luis is there to pick up the scraps. A 4-for-2 for the Brazilian runners-up. It might be the final push right here. I think it is. 20 seconds on the clock, 10 seconds for Yunchi Osmo. Maybe he can pull up a Chak Mamba, but I don't think so. Everything will be chained in. He's going to get taken down. One straight push is all he needs to take the game. Cade leads the series 1-0.
That was such